Missed it, but Idaho an offensive rebound through Hope Hassman. Ella Uriarty off the mark with a three. Here's Lorena Barbosa back to work off the offensive rebound. Hassman pulls up long two. Plenty of tempo for the Vandals as Hassman hits her first shot of the night.
Get back and Gallatin makes him pay. Mr. Washington coming out here strong early on.
Idaho not converting in tight. Deborah Dos Santos stretching it out. It came up just short, and Hope Hassman the other way had it knocked out to Ana Pinheiro. Dos Santos posting up again, gets good position, and lays it in for Idaho. He's now the 5th most winningest coach in Idaho history in just his 2nd season. Lorena Barbosa spins and scores. 5, 6, 7 seed spot with Eastern Washington, Sacramento State, Northern Arizona for the conference tournament in Boise. Lorena Barbosa drives for Idaho. Score on this team at 14 points a game.
Yeah, good patience there. Takes her time, gets off 2 feet.
Ella Uriarty pulls the trigger the other way, giving him an opportunity as someone who didn't have any head coaching experience, but there was certainly a lot of reason to trust him. He was a rising star in the assistant coach ranks in college basketball. Ana Pinheiro has it underneath. It was Emily McElmurray hitting a three before the end of the first quarter to give Eastern Washington the lead. Hope Hassman chases that down to earn another look for Idaho. Ella Uriarty down to Ana Pinheiro. Knocked into the nose of Elin Bowers, so we play on.
Yeah, it looked like Ella Uriarty was trying to fight over the ball screen, had her hand out, and the ball screener hit her, which then made her hit the ball handler Bowers.
Gardner rises up on the baseline, and Kira Gardner has her first points tonight. Uriarty off a shot fake, back to Hassman straight on three, and the Vandals are on a run. Kira Gardner senses some space, lets it fly. Bingo for Kira Gardner.
Yeah, another good look there from Gallatin. Unable to come up with it, but the Idaho's offense has kind of got a little bit stale. Got to get back to ball movement and attacking.
Uriarty does just that, attacks and lays it in. By way of 10 offensive rebounds to Eastern Washington's 3.
I mean, if Eastern Washington shored up their offense, their defensive rebound, they'd have a solid lead here. As we see Deborah Dos Santos, give her space, she's going to make you pay.
Idaho trying to get back to work on the offensive side of things. They've been scoreless for 3 minutes. Ana Pinheiro weaves back and forth to a left-handed lay-in.
Just backed off of Grossman. She's going to make you pay.
8 points, 11 rebounds for Grossman, who has 19 double-doubles this year to follow up her 14 as a freshman. Lorena Barbosa. Both of these teams, Eastern Washington and Idaho, beat local D1 rival Washington State on the Cougars' home floor this year. Ana Pinheiro goes coast to coast and lays it in for Idaho, as it doesn't. 9-2 for the Vandals in points off turnovers. They'd like to see more for the 14 that they've forced. Lorena Barbosa thought about the three. Decides to attack on the baseline and scoop one to Ana Pinheiro. Gardner up the floor again, Idaho. Looking to tie or take the lead. Gardner for the tie from the free throw line. Swish. Up ahead, Hope Hassman. Home run ball. And Hassman lays it in for the lead.
Operator is Elin Bowers. Any type of space, she's going to let that thing go. And
Hope Hassman fouled. Answers right back for Idaho and can get 3 the old-fashioned way. Deborah Dos Santos now has 10 rebounds. Her next bucket will give her 6th double-double of the year. Instead, it's Kira Gardner on a flyby.
Heads-up play from Agers. Scoops that with one hand while holding off Ella Uriarty. Big-time play and a big-time bucket for Eastern Washington to keep this close.
Kira Gardner pull up to Deborah Dos Santos. Cleans it up. Hassman spins. Hassman lays it in.
Uses her strength, that extra pivot / step to create that room. A strong power up.
Hassman, she's so good at that. Is the sole champion in the regular season in the Big Sky, trying to win a 17th straight conference game. Hassman's open for 3. Hassman swishes it. Trouble getting it in. It's stolen by Kira Gardner. Maybe some icing on the cake here for Idaho as Gardner drops it off to Hassman. A program record 17th conference victory. And the Big Sky champions are on their way to Boise.
Well, Coach, there have just been so many records that your team has flirted with all season. After all that you guys have accomplished, what does it really mean to you this season?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. It's a special season. Austin just told me that we tied like the longest streak in school history, most conference wins in school history. I mean, all those accolades are nice, but it's even better because of the type of people that we have, our players, our staff. I mean, they're really fun to work with. We have a great group of people and make winning and getting those accomplishments even better.
Well, it's been a recurring theme this season, and we saw it again here tonight. Teams struggle to execute for a full 40 minutes against this Idaho team. What do you think it is about your squad that makes it so hard for opponents to play a complete game?
I just think we're gritty. You know, our toughness on the defensive end. We weren't great defensively early in the year, and then we finally learned how to play each other. We finally learned our strengths, and now I think our defense has won us a lot of games recently, especially late in the season, which is good because going to the postseason, that's what you want. You're not always going to shoot well. You're not always going to have a pretty offensive game, but if you can guard, you have a chance to win a championship.
Well, we know this team is special. Looking ahead to the Big Sky tournament, what are some things you can make sure to do, some keys to success in order to clinch that bid to the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, first we got to get some rest, right? We just played 3 games in 5 days. The end of the regular season, the Big Sky is brutal. And then we got to clean a few things up. I thought our rebounding wasn't great against Northern Colorado. It was much better today. You know, we have to do all those little things if we want to win.
Awesome. Thanks. Congrats on the win, Coach.
Thank you.